Guys, Marco here, welcome back to another lesson. Today we're going to talk about the down picking technique, and I'm going to show you this very cool and musical exercise that you can practice to improve this technique. So what is the down picking technique? Well, we're going to use the guitar pick and we're going to pick all the strings with a downstroke. Now the whole musical idea is based around this riff in E minor. And so we can build on top of this guitar riff. And how we're going to do it? We are in E minor. The first chord is the E minor. We have the first four notes. We are arpeggiating an E minor chord. So we have the A string fret number 7 twice with the downstroke, and then the D string fret number 9 and the B string fret number 8. Then we have 7, and then the G string fret number 9 and 7. And then we have the D string fret number 9 and fret number 7, and back to the fret number 9. So when we put it together, now we can repeat this approach several times and we can change the melody, we can change the way we play the notes on the E minor chord, but the right hand technique will stay the same. So the second time I play this guitar thing, I like to change it up a little bit. So I have the fret number 7, 9, and 8, 7. And then I'm going to change it here and play the B string fret number 10, and 8, and 7. And then just one time the G string fret number 7, and the fret number 9. So when I put it together, now if we combine both, now the third time I'm playing this melody is basically the same as the first one. And then I'm going to play two chords, the C major and the D major. And I'm going to arpeggiate these two chords. So I have the C major, the three notes of the chord, the C, the E, and the G. So I have the low E string fret number 8, and then the A string fret number 7, and then the fret number 10. And then we jump right into the D chord with the low E string fret number 10, the A string fret number 9, and the A string fret number 12. And then we have the last few notes. The A string fret number 10, one time the fret number 9, and one time the fret number 7. It's worth to mention that I'm playing all the notes with the palm muting technique, so I'm muting the strings with the right hand palm. I'm just leaning the palm on top of the strings so that I have it like this rather than the full note. I guess you can play it in both ways, but I like it with the palm muting. It kind of gives you a little bit more control over the over-ringing. Now to give a structure to the exercise, we're going to add the B section, which is played with the same right hand approach with this double down picking technique, but we're going to change the chords and we're going to play the C, the D, the E minor, and the B minor chord, C, D, and it's a pretty common chord progression, guys. Pretty easy to memorize as well. Now we're gonna play like this. Now we are arpeggiating these beautiful add 9 chords. So the C is played with the notes C, G, and D. Again guys, the right hand is going to perform the same double downstroke. So the fret number 3, and the fret number 5, and the fret number 7. Twice, always with the palm muting. Then we jump to the D chord. And for the D chord we have 4 notes rather than 3. So the note D on the fret 5, the note A on the fret 7, and the note E on the fret number 9, and the F sharp on the B string fret number 7. Now for the E minor we're going to play the basic triad. And for the B minor as well. So for the E minor we're going to play the fret number 7, 9, and fret number 8. And then we're going to jump all the way down to the position number 2 and play the note B on fret 2, the F sharp on fret 4, and the fret number 3 with the note D, the E on fret 5, and the F sharp on the fret number 7. When I do it slowly from the E minor, and I try to play around with the palm muting technique. When I play the bottom 3 strings, I like to play with the palm muting, but you can also change the dynamics a little bit and play some of the top strings with the full note. So now when we play the melody the second time, we're just gonna play the C, the D, and we finish with the E minor, all the way up to the fret number 8, and then we slide from 10 to 12, and then we have the fret number 10, the G string fret number 12, 9, and 9 again. And then we can repeat the same section. So that's it guys for this lesson. Backing track and tab available on my Patreon page. Make sure that you check it out if you need it. Otherwise just play along and improve your downstroke technique. Very simple, very musical, not too fast and cool to play. Thank you so much for watching this lesson guys, and see you next time.